We're late. It's okay. Because we don't know where Ethan is.
We have a
I think
man
he's
down.
gone to hiding.
Man down.
Man down. I tell you, he's hiding from us.
There's
Because
a
he
good
was the only one to not root for the Aggies because he is a hater.
Oh.
Because
Maybe
all the
that's
guys in the group chat were like, "Oh, let's go Aggies," and he's like, "No."
mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Oh, okay. Is that where we're at now? Okay."
I think he's hiding from DJ Lagway and company.
I would too. So are his receivers, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All
Unless
right,
she's secondary now.
we'll start with last week. I'm gonna be honest. I only got to watch half of Georgia Tennessee, though I fell asleep because I was really tired.
Good game.
And it was the second half. I got to watch the second half, so it was at least a good half. And then I watched obviously our game when I was supposed to be watching a sorority event, and that was we'll talk about that in a minute.
Okay.
It was a whole time. What a time to be alive. What do we know about Oklahoma and Temple besides the fact that Temple bad?
Bad. Oklahoma
I
has
don't
themselves
know.
a quarterback.
It's true.
Yeah.
I love when people say that though, because it's like, well, every team has a quarterback. They just happen to
Mm-hmm.
have a bad one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like because I'm very literal. That's how my brain works. So I'm like, yes, they
True.
do have a quarterback. Oh, he said he just responded, guys. Let's see if he comes. All right. We will we'll give Ethan a second, but I'm dead. Okay. Give him 10 minutes.
He'll show up in 10 minutes.
Okay, that's fine. We'll skip his game and we'll come back to it.
Yep.
But yeah, I like John Mateer. I think he's good. I think he's going to be fun. I think he can beat Texas because Arch Manning is booty butt.
Yeah. That he is.
He booty butt. And it's like it's almost like he got, credit for his last name and not his talent.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, did I
And
say that loud?
to have his back, he said that. He said, "I haven't done anything to earn this, like, recognition and this hype. I gotta go prove myself," and unfortunately, that's not working out for him.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Poor Arch Manning.
Mhm.
I almost feel bad, except I don't.
Almost, but no. If he
I'm.
was anywhere else, maybe.
I don't even know. Guys, Ethan had to make a wine and toilet paper run. These are the important things in life.
For the family.
These are both very important things to have. Toilet paper and wine.
Essentials, some might say.
Yeah. Especially when you're a Florida fan.
Mhm.
Because you may need something stronger than wine though.
Yeah. That's true.
All right. Is Alabama back on the right track, or is it that they played a really crappy Wisconsin team?
I think both things can be true. I think Wisconsin is pretty bad. I thought they were gonna cover that, like, 21-point spread, but they did not do that. But Alabama looked better than they had before, so
That's true.
I think both things are true.
Especially because we don't know how good we still don't know how good Florida State is, honestly.
Mhm.
So it's like, yeah, they lost to Florida State, but like, is Florida State good,
Mhm.
or is that make Alabama even worse?
Right.
I also did not know who their quarterback was. Like, by looking at his face, I wouldn't have picked him out.
Yeah.
I know Ryan Williams.
Me too.
That's what I got for you.
That's it.
He's 19 years old. That was like the biggest hype on social media. He's only 18. And then he turned 19. I'm like, he's only
Are
19.
we over that?
Are we still doing that? Are we gonna keep doing this until he turns 25? Like, when does this end? Another team that's booty butt, Auburn.
That score was a lot less lopsided than it should have been, I think.
How do you almost lose to South Alabama?
Their running game is really good. Everything else is not really good.
True. It's almost like Jackson Arnold was booty butt at Oklahoma, and now he's going to be booty butt at Auburn.
Yeah, that'll be an interesting game this weekend. Jackson Arnold's return to Oklahoma.
It's in Norman too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We'll get to that one in a minute.
So Auburn has like a really neat like fourth quarter light show and like
I saw that.
Great hype. And someone from Oklahoma was like, Auburn has to deal with us. Like, Auburn has to deal with the ain't no love in Oklahoma thing. And someone posted a video of it and they're like, this. And like, no one's participating. There's no lights. Like, it's just the song and like the billboard or the video board's like red.
And
they're like, this is what you're talking about.
You're like, okay, I'm scared.
Oh, yeah.
I'm shaking in my boots.
Shaking.
Like, honestly, how many people does Oklahoma's field seat? Now I'm curious.
My guess is going to be like 71.
See, Oklahoma football.
I think they're smaller than Arkansas, so maybe under 70. But I don't know.
That's cute.
Yeah, we can't all have 110,000.
And fill it every week.
Mm-hmm.
That's the important part.
Yeah.
Stadium, what was it? Capacity. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. I was like, what's that word? That 83,489.
Really?
Question is, do they fill it?
I don't think so.
At least I'm assuming that's where the Sooners play. Yeah. The Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium.
Interesting. Yeah, that's
Meanwhile, Oklahoma State only seats 54. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. I hope you're proud of that.
I'm glad we don't talk about them.
That's another team. That's yikes.
Yeah.
Missouri is now probably above Auburn. I didn't look at the AP poll past A&M.
Auburn is now number 22. Missouri, I don't know what they are.
Because they beat the living crap out of Lafayette. But again, that was one of those things that's kind of expected. So
that's interesting. In the AP poll, Auburn went up to 22, and in the coaches, they went down to 25.
Good. So the coaches actually make sense.
Coaches know ball.
I would hope so.
Right.
Their job is to know ball and play ball. I know some coaches that don't know ball. Billy Napier.
Yeah.
Ethan, why aren't you here for me to talk shit? Hurry up. Oh, hurry up. Let's see. We'll talk about Georgia and Tennessee in a minute. Texas and UTEP.
God, yeah, looking at that score again, I'm like, oh.
Remember when Arch Manning could count his completions on one hand in the first half?
Yeah.
No es bueno.
I can't wait for the Taylor Green show in Austin, Texas.
Oh, I'm so excited. The Marcel Reed show at the end of the year. Let's go.
Yeah.
The Le'Veon Moss show.
Yep.
I mean, they have a pretty good defense, honestly. It's the offense that's ass. So maybe it's the Scooby Williams show.
That's great because our defense is also not good. So.
Pretty bad.
Yeah.
Our defense is sometimes good, and sometimes they decide they don't want to play. It's fine.
That's how ours is, like, from last year to this year. It's like, oh my God.
Like, what did y'all do?
Not enough.
The, like, ongoing comment on social media is to fire Jay Bateman into the sun, who is our defensive coordinator, because
right.
Done.
The more we talk about it, the more I'm like, well, does everyone just have a bad defense?
Is it everyone? Are we turning into the Big 12?
Yeah.
I blame Texas and Oklahoma. It's all their fault. It's not my fault. We've been here over a decade. It's not our fault anymore. You can't blame me and Missouri anymore. Actually, you can blame Missouri all you want, but because it's Missouri's fault for most things. Oh, swallowed my spit. Don't do that. That felt weird. Mississippi State is now 3-0.
Yeah. I mean, it's Alcorn State, but they have 0 on the board. Always.
And I think I told Ethan, literally, I saw on social media people like Mike Leach died. We shouldn't have to play football. What? What? Do you not want to play? Are you scared? I'm concerned about you. I'm genuinely concerned. But now they're 3-0, so I wonder if that person is still feeling that problem. Like, you still want to quit, or I don't know.
Just so I opened my phone and clicked my phone was on Twitter, and I saw a tweet that said Connor Shaw, the former Gamecock quarterback, fell out on the field coaching his kid, and they had to like revive him on the field, and then they got him back and got him in an ambulance.
Oh. So like DeMar Hamlin level shit?
That's what I'm thinking. Good Lord.
Like, maybe whatever you were doing, don't do it anymore.
That's crazy.
Just don't do that. I mean, they had to do that to the Gamecock offense this weekend too, so.
Yeah. Not good.
Let's see. Where was that game? No, that's not the one I want. There we go. They knocked Lenore Sellers out, but do we have any update on him? Have we heard anything?
I think he's going to play, but it's like all signs are looking good, but still, like, it hasn't been confirmed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he had a concussion, so I don't know about that.
I didn't see the hit, but I heard it was not great.
It wasn't great, and then I wasn't watching the game. I've just seen this social media, but it was targeting, and so then like he came out of the game, but they didn't call the targeting, and then the backup quarterback went in and like snapped the ball, and then the refs stopped the play after he snapped the ball. The ref stopped the play to review the last play to call targeting.
That's not how that. Okay.
Exactly.
I mean, I guess at least you did the right thing, I guess.
Right. And then a lot of Gamecocks fans were like, that would have been a touchdown to Nick Harbor if they wouldn't have stopped the play. He was wide open.
Is that what delusion sounds like?
Yeah.
Also, why is Nick Harbor's name spelled with a Y?
I don't know.
Like, that's not
how you spell that.
That's not. I mean, it's phonetically sound, I guess.
Yeah,
but not really, because Y doesn't ever really say eh. This is my first grade teacher talking. Like, this is
you're the teacher here.
This is not phonetically sound. I don't understand. trying to find the good. I'm trying to wait for Ethan to talk about the good games, but he's late.
Yeah, if Lenoris is out this weekend, they're in trouble at Missouri.
They are, and I can't wait.
Mitch. Final answer, yes.
I'm gonna send him another message and say Mitch is talking crap about you. Hurry up. Five times. He got intercepted 5 times. What's worse? DJ Lagway having 5 interceptions, or Arch Manning only having 5 completions? Which one would you rather have?
I'd rather have 5 completions.
Yeah. I heard it was going around down there.
I heard that too.
Is whatchamacallit? That sounds a little bit the
Hello?
party is here.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome. Hello.
Hello. Mitch is talking crap about you.
I deserve it.
He said, "Where is Ethan? Did he get intercepted?"
You know, I mean, it's totally fair. I looked at my phone and I was like, oh, 8:30 is bedtime. 8:40 the show. You know, sometimes you gotta make a toilet paper run.
We were talking about that's the essentials: toilet paper and wine. Very essentials.
Yeah, it's Wednesday, my dudes.
Start, bench, cut. Arch, Lagway, and Nico.
I'm gonna start Lagway,
Of course.
bench, Arch, cut. I feel like Lagway has shown more than any of the other 2 guys last year. He's looked like shit this year, but the way he played last year, I feel like he showed more talent than what Arch and Nico brings with that. So yeah, maybe I'm biased, but I feel like the stats would back that up.
That's the name of the show. It's okay to be biased.
Yeah,
Starting Arch, benching Lagway, cutting Nico.
We all are cutting Nico. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
I think I've said it.
Lobo's got him.
Nico's booty butt.
Correct.
I mean, that's just a bunch of highly ranked quarterbacks that look like shit right now.
True.
So what did you guys talk about when I was away?
We talked about all the boring
that didn't matter.
Nice. We waited for you for the good games. So not yours. I'm just kidding.
Dead inside.
Totally kidding. Ole Miss and Arkansas. What you thinking, Miss Sydney? What happened?
Our defense sucks. That's what happened. I mean, my God. They got 3 stops the whole game. Then they finally get a stop there at the end. There's no reason we shouldn't be running the ball. A&M executed what we needed to execute perfectly. You're inside the 20-yard line. You got 2 minutes. Second down, and you do instead of running the ball with your seasoned running back that is very good, you toss it to this guy that weighs about 110 pounds, screen pass, he gets a couple yards, there goes the ball, fumbles the ball.
And we're done. and scene.
I mean, there was a terrible play call in my opinion, but Taylor Green for Heisman. That's what I should have put my little name on there.
I don't know. That's the kiss of death. Ask Ethan.
Yeah, that's been a real bad call for the past 2 years for me.
Yep.
But yeah, you know I'm delusional, so don't feel that.
Arkansas defense needs a whole overhaul.
I mean,
if you took Florida's defense and Arkansas's offense, you might have a pretty scary team.
Mm-hmm.
You want Texas's defense? That would be cool. They've got a good defense. Arch is just ass.
I
Yeah.
just want an offensive game. I just want to feel something.
Will you feel something when Napier's fired?
Yeah. I mean, a coaching search is always exciting. Like, I feel like that's the unless you happen to hit on a successful coach like Georgia, Alabama, whoever. I feel like that's probably peak optimism time
Yeah.
to where it's like, who are we going to go get? How, do you go and make a huge move like a Lincoln Riley and Brian Kelly? Do you cheap out and go Billy Napier or Jim McElwain? I don't know. There's everybody. I have a connection that I want to get on the record right now that is going to be relevant in a few weeks, I believe. I'm sorry for
Okay.
hijacking. This just popped into my head. So DJ Lagway tied the record for the second most interceptions in a game for the Florida Gators. Number one is the guy who actually has the NCAA record, and John Reed, who was the quarterback for Florida after Spurrier left. So John Reed's daughter is a Florida graduate who happened to be married to Lane Kiffin. Now, after a very public split, Lane Kiffin and his wife, ex-wife, former wife, whatever, have now reconnected and are potentially remarried. Just saying, that is another reason why the Lane Kiffin to Florida connection has multifacets to it. There's a connection there that I don't think a lot of people know about. Now, the reason why I bring up Bradley 5 interceptions is because the last time Florida Gators were that embarrassed by quarterback play was when John Reeves threw 9 interceptions 50 years ago. And I think that that level of embarrassment will spur action as opposed to what we saw last year. I drank the Kool-Aid. I was a big believer. I think Napier does a lot of things right, but he stuck it. And I jumped off the wagon last year. You guys mocked me for it. Who did I want? Who did I embrace? There's one guy that would make
Lane
sense.
Kiffin.
Yeah. Do I love it? No. I don't think that's like that's not a Jimbo to Texas A&M, Brian Kelly to LSU kind of move, right? But it's close, and I think that it is better than Dan Mullen to Florida. But I wanted to get that on the record because I think that if you look at it from a holistic perspective, you have these scenarios where if you think about it, they're connected. And that, in my mind, means obviously Lane Kiffin to Florida.
Okay.
I like it.
I'm gonna let you have it.
I like the depth. I like the crazy connections like that.
His son is a Florida Gator fan. His wife graduated from Florida. It's been an ongoing thing because of the grandfather connection with John Reeves being his father-in-law. So it's a thing that's there. I think that Napier will be fired before we play Ole Miss, but I think that there's still a chance to beat Ole Miss like Auburn did with like Cadillac Williams against I don't remember who it was they played that year, but yeah, I think the wheels are. We'll see. I thought the wheels were going to fall off last year. They didn't. There's definitely a lot of noise, a lot of heat. Big opportunity every single week. I mean, you win this weekend, and who knows? All that shit quiets down, and you still have a chance to salvage it. You lose, and you're probably out the door. And like I said last week, this is win-win for me. I mean, either the team plays inspired and does what they did last year and rallies and really comes together, or the wheels fall off and Napier's out the door, and then I get to feel the exuberance of I personally am a big fan of flight tracking season. There's a very infamous moment in Florida Gators lore to where a guy on the Florida Gators subreddit went to the Gainesville airport and like waited in the bushes for Scott Strickland and Jeremy Foley and our president at the time to come out of the airport because everybody saw the university's plane flying to New Hampshire where Chip Kelly was. And so the guy basically asked him, "Are you guys hiring Chip Kelly?" And posted it on Reddit. And everybody in Gainesville loves flight tracking season. That's why we love hiring coaches. It's I think, an addiction for us at this point.
I hear Jimbo Fisher ain't doing anything.
And John Gruden's out there too.
Oh my God! If I have to hear John Gruden,
Which, knowing the
John
state I
Gruden's
live
in a
in,
red tie. He's
who
coming to
knows?
Arkansas.
Nah, you guys just got to go back to following Petrino.
Right.
Again, at least with Petrino, you're going to put up points. You may give up 50 points, but you're going to put up 50 points, and that's going to be fine.
And you know what? That's okay with me.
I mean, I think that we need to embrace the reality that 10-2, 9-3 is probably going to get you in playoff contention. 10-2 very likely gets you in regardless. 9-3, you're fighting for that last few spots. And if they ever extend it 16 or 20, you're in. And I think that having something that maybe you're in balance and you have a really great offense, but your defense is really good. We see it every year. Teams win shootouts. Very few teams will win a dogfight where it's 10-7. It's much more likely it's 38-35. And as long as you have an offense that can put that up, you have a shot in every game.
Mm-hmm.
I asked Sydney this right before you came on. Would you rather your quarterback throw 5 interceptions or only have 5 completions?
I mean, I feel like I've lived this. Like, I feel like I've had both of these, so it's really hard for me to say. Yeah, I don't know. I guess, is it 5 completions and a win or a loss?
See that? I guess if you ask Arch Manning, I guess it's a win. It depends on who you're playing.
Yeah, I mean, if only got to throw the ball 5 times and he still wins, so because I mean, the 5 picks single-handedly lost the game. I mean, literally one of them was a pick 6, and the other 4 were just terrible. So without those 4-5 passes, I mean, he literally win the game. And so I would definitely take 5 completions for a win. Yeah. God, I feel like I'm having Anthony Richardson flashback talking about 5 completions.
It could always be worse. And I'm trying to look at the exact number because I don't want to be wrong. Yeah. 2015, Kyle Allen threw 3 pick 6s against Alabama. 3.
In 2020, I think Kyle Trask had 6 or 7 pick 6s that he threw because he loved to throw up underneath stuff. And like LSU and Bama both set on it. Return picks. So he had like 50 touchdowns, but he also had like 10, 15, 12 picks, but half of them were pick 6s. That's interesting. What game was that for Kyle
Allen? That Alabama.
Ooh.
2015. October 21st. Right before my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Here's 3 pick 6s. Thanks, Kyle. But of course, he's the one in the NFL.
It's like Jeff Driscoll. I mean, everybody watching DJ Lagway turn into Jeff Driscoll right in front of our eyes, and then Jeff Driscoll's still in the NFL. It doesn't make any sense.
So we get to the best game of the week. Because I wasn't sad, guys. I thought it was going to be sad,
it was a good game too.
Yeah, that was a good game.
Honestly, okay, I was at a sorority event because it was our sorority's like 50th anniversary, and we're at the hotel on A&M's campus, and on the big screen above where they're talking and stuff is the game because no one wants to miss this, right? So we're watching. And then this lady comes over and starts talking, and then we get one of our first touchdowns, and we're all cheering. She goes, "Did something good happen?" Really? Yeah. Yeah. Or then we'd get really mad, and she's like, "No, I don't want to look. I don't want to look."
My whole family hates football season. I feel that, man. Yeah.
My favorite thing so far that I've seen. I have to say this, then you can go.
Okay.
A&M posted today that Randy Bond has now made the most consecutive extra points in A&M history. That stat does not need to be shared. Y'all subtweeting some people now. That didn't need to be shared.
That's rough. And every time, like, as you guys were moving the ball down the field, they just kept cutting back to the poor, nervous little Notre Dame kicker that was, like, biting his nail. Yeah, that was rough.
Poor guy.
So let me ask you this, Shelby. If your Aggies start doing well while you're sitting or standing in a particular spot, will you still stand there or sit there, even if it's in public and around a bunch of other people?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I literally, I was sitting in the chair that I was sitting in, and then we kept getting, like, we were doing okay. And I was like, okay. And I got up to get a drink, and they scored, and I was like, see, I have to sit back down now.
Yep.
Guys, I can't do this. And my little is sitting there, and she's like, Shelby, this is not a thing. And I was like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Of course, this is the same girl that literally, we went, I think it was Tennessee my junior year. We're standing there, and she goes, run the interception play. And I turned around, and I was like, babe, that's not a thing. And then our defense got an interception. And I was like, holy shit, that's a thing. My bad.
She does no ball.
Real ball nowhere right there, just calling a shot.
Like, I can't. I was like, all right. And then I think she did it right before Scooby got his. And I was like, well.
This weekend, I had my chair where I'm sitting watching the game. And I would like pace around, do all that stuff. And I was sitting there watching it, and LSU was about to kick a field goal. And so my wife was like, oh, come sit next to me, let's watch together and stuff. And I'm like, hold on, I got to sit in my chair. And if they miss the field goal, then this is the lucky spot. But if they make it, then okay, I'll come sit next to you. And so they kick it, they make it. Okay, get up, come sit next to her. The next possession is when LSU had to pick six. And so then I had to get up, and she's just like, there's no way you're going to blame me for that. And I'm like, babe, it's undeniable. Like, I changed spots, and then that happened. I'm sorry. Like, I got to sit. I got to move. And then I moved to a different place. But yeah, she changed shirt because she's like, I don't want you to think I'm bad luck. And I'm just like, this is battered Gator syndrome here. Like, this is like my partner who literally did not care about football at all until she met me. Now is just like, God, I hope they win because he's going to be unhappy. And then like every game this year has been like a night game, so I've had to wait all day just to be disappointed. Yeah. My dog feels the need to like console me because she can feel like that emotional energy. Yeah.
I am happy to report, because this was posted earlier this morning. Bryce Anderson, our friend that got carted off the field, that they had to unscrew his helmet and all that jazz. He flew home with the team on Saturday night. And they said he underwent further evaluation, and there is no catastrophic injuries. So he's fine. He has a really bad concussion, but he'll be okay. I was like, God bless this poor child. And I felt bad because right before it happened, I was like, you know who's been booty butt this year? Bryce Anderson. And then my little husband was like, Shelby, what did you just do?
Jeez. Well,
I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
The play that happened to our guy, like, whenever they were showing the play, I was like, oh my God. I was talking about the other guy because he was defending the receiver, and then we had another guy come in. And the other guy coming in just kind of slowed down. And I was like, if that idiot would have kept on going, he could have like had a pass breakup, blah, 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 blah. Cuts to the other guy on the ground, not moving.
And you're like, oh.
Whatever.
Good job.
Fine. Yeah. I hate, like, I think it was Tennessee, one of the Tennessee games that A&M played. They had a player go down, and he wasn't moving. And they were bringing out like the cart and all that. And this guy behind me is like, can we hurry up? They're just faking it for attention. I'm like,
wasn't that the Arkansas game?
I don't remember which game it was, but I was like, they're literally bringing out a cart.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not a joke.
I know that happened in the Arkansas game like 2 years ago.
when Anais got hurt and all the Arkansas fans around us were very, very rude. And I wanted to punch a bitch.
Mm.
Anais is faking it. And then it came out that his leg was like something was broken. And I was like, faking it though. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna punch a bitch today. I swear to God, I will. Also, Mario Craver is my new favorite human. So, thank you, Mississippi State, for that. His video in the locker room after, he's like, I dropped 200 on him. I was like, some people shouldn't be allowed to be on videos. Like, I can't think of the kid's name now. The one that caught to the 2 interceptions that Garrett Nussmeier threw last year at A&M. He's like, he threw the ball, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it. It's right here. And then he did it again. And I was like, he ain't gonna do that again. He's not that stupid. He ain't gonna do that again. I was like, some people should not be allowed to be on the internet.
Yeah, that's funny.
But here we are. And let's see, who is that? I think that's all the games. I think. Did we skip anybody else? Because I don't want to be rude. Okay, I think that's
definitely
it.
skip the rest.
Oh, Georgia and Tennessee. That's what we didn't talk about. Yep, I skipped them because I was waiting for you because I knew you'd want to have a comment.
I had my piece, and they did it.
So, what are we saying about Tennessee besides the fact that their kicker saved them about $500,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a great game. I mean, Tennessee kind of choked at the kind of the whole second half, but it was a damn good game.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching that. I flipped over to our game because our game was starting right when that game was starting to wind down, and it was like I think Tennessee was ahead at the time, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, I'm cool with that. And then we saw like the little on the score, the ticker at the bottom, it like score change, and I was like, oh my God, they're about to go into overtime.
Here we are.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like Tennessee came out and just like punched Georgia in the mouth. I don't know. It honestly seemed like the first couple of drives for Tennessee, I think the first 3 drives were scored 3 touchdowns. I mean, I don't know the numbers behind it, but I mean, I would be curious to see the last time a Kirby Smart defense, even all the way back to when we were at Bama, allowed 3 straight touchdowns on 3 straight drives to start the game. I mean, I don't know. That just kind of seemed like unheard of to me. And I think Georgia had a turnover, but still, I mean, I don't know. It just isn't what you expect when you're watching Georgia play. So kudos to Tennessee, but as usual, they choke.
Yeah. Let's see what next weekend we start with Arkansas and Memphis.
Yeah. At Memphis.
Why?
At the half-built Liberty Bowl. I don't know, but thank God it's at 11 a.m. for their sake.
Right. We were talking about tiny stadiums before you came on. Because we were wondering how many Oklahoma seats, and it's like 85 or something. But then Oklahoma State's like 50 something. And I was like, oh, that's cute. That's real cute.
I think Utah's was like 55,000, and the infamous Princely man yelling "little ass stadium" just to proceed to lose the game in the stadium, and then Utah obviously memed the fuck out of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Arkansas has to win. It's a must-win game, which obviously you would think, but
it's Arkansas.
Memphis hasn't been a bad team the last like 2 years. Like I think they had 10 wins the last 2 seasons.
They're always one of those teams. Like that's like a D5 team. I don't know. I just would not want to have on the schedule.
Yeah.
All at App State. Don't schedule them. Don't do it.
True.
Don't do it. But yeah, I think Arkansas wins this one because I'm going to hope for your sake.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
Yeah, they had 11 wins last year. They beat FSU and West Virginia as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But FSU lost to everybody, so that don't count.
Yeah, and I think Memphis lost a ton of people, but we'll see.
You guys got this. Taylor Green will go off.
Yeah,
At
Taylor
least
Green
all
likes
their-
playing in Memphis.
At least all their players' names were spelled normally. We were just talking about Nick Harbor from South Carolina. That is not phonetically sound.
And it's Nicholas is his full name too. Like it's like how does he spell it? It's not the rest of his name is not spelled normally either.
Of course it's not. Of course it's not.
Yeah, it's Nyckoles.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That makes me irrationally upset. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Every time my friend sent me a link to Amazon, and I don't know if you've seen, they have little like crocheted characters, and they have like emotional support blank, emotional support dumpster fire, and it says it's fine, I'm fine, everything's fine, and she's like, you need this one. It comes in multiple colors. I was like, can I have a pack of 3 of them?
That's great.
Emotional support dumpster fire. That is A&M's defense. It's fine. Also, apparently Arkansas's emotional support dumpster fire. UAB and Tennessee. We all know who's winning that game.
Yeah, by a lot.
A lot. Like a lot. Isn't UAB's football program the one that like closed down and then they reopened it, and now they're just trying to figure life out?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had Bill Clark, and then he came back and was like their coach for Kentucky. They were pretty good. I mean, all things considered, like basically starting the program back there from scratch. I think they won like 8-ish games or so while he was their coach, and then he went somewhere else and they haven't been very. I think Trent Dilfer is their coach now, and he has not been very good.
But yeah, I've definitely got Tennessee in that one.
Yeah.
By a lot. Okay, my favorite logo in all of college sports, Tulane and the Green Wave.
Heck yeah.
And Ole Miss. Please let Tulane almost win this game. Like, please let Ole Miss like just absolutely fuck up. I will buy a Tulane t-shirt if that happens.
How did I just mute myself?
I'll be rooting for them.
Space bar. Continue.
She's like, how do I do that?
I just hit it and I was like, wait, what?
She's like, I'm talking. Hello. No, I swear to God, I will buy a Tulane t-shirt right now. Or like right this time next week. I will like buy one if Tulane pulls that off. No questions asked. And I will wear it with pride.
Yeah.
Because fuck Lane Kiffin.
I mean, the line's only 13.5. I mean, I feel like that's pretty narrow. I mean, Mississippi State is 21.5 over Northern Illinois, and Tennessee State 8.5 over UAB.
I gotta run back to last week real quick. Quick note. Ole Miss's backup quarterback destroyed us, Mr. D2. But in the meantime, their starting quarterback came in on one leg, ran right through our defensive line for like more than 10 yards, led them like however many yards down the field for a touchdown. And this man can't walk. Like, he is hopping on one leg. Just thinking about that just infuriated me, thinking about Ole Miss. Back to where we were.
Emotional support dumpster fire.
Back to what we were talking about.
One leg.
One leg.
So maybe Tulane has a chance then.
Yeah.
All right. The game of the week, for me at least, and I think Sydney and I talked about it earlier. Jackson Arnold's return to Norman.
Yeah. I don't know. I think Oklahoma kind of shuts them down. I think that they're going to definitely have Auburn has really good wide receivers, but I feel like Jackson Arnold running isn't going to work as well against Oklahoma, and I think that's going to be the difference. I think Oklahoma wins that game. They've looked pretty good. Mateer and Arnold look pretty legit. I was wrong. I was very wrong about that after week 1. Been wrong a lot.
Yeah.
Can we get that on a T-shirt? I was wrong, Ethan.
Both defenses really got to step it up in that game. I mean, Auburn's defense has got to step it up, and Oklahoma's defense has to stop the run.
Oklahoma doesn't play defense. They just came from the Big 12. They haven't learned that yet.
They're working on it.
Texas figured it out, but then at the expense of, 5 completions in 1/2.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Also, does Auburn have good receivers, or do they have Cam Coleman and then some other receivers? Because that's what I feel like they have right now.
Yeah. I thought they have Eric Singleton, who was pretty good at Georgia Tech. He's real fast. They have another 5-star freshman that they got in this year.
Their running back, Jeremiah Cobb, is pretty good.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think that, I don't really fully believe in Hugh Freeze, but it kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier about when you have an offensive coach that, much like I think Venables will do to Jackson Arnold in this game, and they'll just dedicate a lot of time and scheming and planning to shutting down that aspect. I think that similar to that thought process, an offensive coach is going to be trying to do the same. And if you get into a 21-21, 28-28 type of game to where their defensive efforts don't really work, then you're kind of at the advantage and can kind of take the game over. And I think that I just don't believe in Hugh Freeze to do that. I think that Venables outschemes him and shuts him down before Freeze can make stuff happen with offense because it's so reliant on Jack Arnold.
I am still mad about. I think it was last year because Cam Coleman's a sophomore. When I forgot what game it was that Cam was hurt, and he's trying to get himself out of the game, and then Hugh Freeze calls the play gets called, and the ball goes to Cam, and he's like, "The fuck, bro! Like, I don't even want to be in this game right now, bro. What the hell?
I'm struggling, man. Let me out."
He's like, "Hello, I'm ouch." I am trying. Okay. I am trying so hard not to use my teacher language around like normal people. Like and y'all have seen it. I go, "Hello, friends." Hello, my friends. First graders. Even like they put me in a room a couple years, like I think it was last year, with some 5th graders with my kindergartners, and I was like, I can't call y'all friends. That's weird. I don't know how to talk to 5th graders. I don't know what to do here. Anyway, so who we got? Oklahoma. Okay. I need to go to bed.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
We're just gonna pick Oklahoma and be fine.
I'm going off the road here. I'm going Auburn.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, I definitely feel like it could go either way, but I think Oklahoma pulled it out.
I'm going to go Boomer Sooner because I want Oklahoma undefeated when they beat the shit out of Texas. That's what I want.
Texas will still be ranked ahead of them, though.
Oh, of course. The media, darling. Why? Because they're Texas.
Of course.
Mississippi State will beat the living crap out of NIU because, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Mississippi State's running back's name is Fluff. Like Marshmallow Fluff. I thought Kool-Aid was bad. Like I thought having a nickname of Kool-Aid was weird, but Fluff? How big is he? I need to know. Hold on. Please tell me this kid's big. Okay, so he big?
That's pretty thick right there.
He fluffy.
5'10", 230. Yeah, I would not want to try and tackle him. That would be a bowling ball.
Like, let's see. We were talking earlier that we think we hear that Lenore Sellers will be back next week for the Missouri game, which is going to be important because, yeah,
Yeah.
Luke Wilson's name is not it.
And if Lenore's isn't back, more people in that quarterback room deserve to get a look at the field, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know who's the backup quarterback.
Luke something.
Dottie.
Luke Doty.
Luke Doty is still in college.
Yes. He was like a tight end last year. He has stats receiving, rushing, passing, all of them. He does whatever he's told, which props to him, but
does whatever he's told.
There are actual quarterbacks in that room.
Any of you actually know how to throw a ball? Like, that's what I need it to be, like what baseball does whenever you're up by a lot and you're like, who wants to pitch? Who can throw a ball?
Yeah.
Same thing.
I didn't realize he was at South Carolina. Didn't he commit to Aaron Nolan? He committed to he was at Ohio State last year. I was just saying I didn't realize that he had transferred to South Carolina. Hell yeah, give him a shot over Luke Doty.
Exactly.
A lot of Gamecock fans were also saying that on Saturday.
Here we are.
Mm-hmm.
So what are the chances that Vanderbilt fucks everything up and loses to Georgia State?
Pretty low, but I'd laugh.
Sweet baby boy Diego.
I mean, I don't know. I could see it. They lost to him last year when everything seemed to be going right. I don't think it happens, but I don't think that Vandy beats him by 28.
Wait a second. TJ Finley is Georgia State's quarterback? As in, like, okay.
Really?
Yes. I'm looking at it right now.
There are people that were in like the 2018 class that are still playing college football.
It's insane.
Calzada. TJ Finley.
How about Haynes King?
Hey.
Shout out Haynes King.
Yeah.
QBU. I'm telling you.
One of Shelbie's mini quarterbacks.
Yeah, former QBU.
QBU. We also claim Kyler Murray. No, just kidding. Kyler Murray, Kyle Allen, Kellen Mond, Haynes King, Jalen Henderson, like Eli Stowers, who's the tight end at Vanderbilt. He was our quarterback at one point. So that's fun. Yeah. We've been around the block.
So both of your teams actually have 2 of the 10 oldest players in college football this year. Do y'all know who they are?
Wait, what?
I missed that.
So Arkansas has the oldest player in college football
on
the roster, and Texas A&M has the 6th oldest.
Okay. Let me look.
UAB connection from the previous position.
MLB superstar Monte Harrison.
Yeah.
He broke his foot though. I watched him he's out for the rest of the season, unfortunately. He got a couple catches in the first game. Something happened in the second game. I saw him come out on crutches and I was like, oh man. But yeah, he broke his foot or something.
So,
the meowing, if you can hear it, is my sister's cat yelling because she's not here.
Jacob Zeno is the guy from Texas A&M.
I was like, I was about to ask, like, is it a quarterback? Because did I think I know?
So the rest of it, and then what we can get into John Emery Jr., who was LSU's running back, that I think got into some legal trouble, is playing for UTSA, and he's 25. Cade McNamara, who was it Iowa and then Michigan, or Michigan and then Iowa, or something like that, There's
Yep.
now East Tennessee State University, and then your boys at Calzada is the 7th at 24.
Zachary, A&M 41, Alabama 38, Calzada. Or Calzone, as we can call him, because he's fun. That's fun. How does
I like
okay
that better. I like Calzada better.
Calzone? Let's see. Do you have a chance of beating Miami?
I think so. Yeah. I think Miami's a really good team. At this point, there's no point in fault for Vado. I think Miami's a really good team. I think Carson Beck. I I thought he played decent last year. I know he got memed a lot, but like I feel like if you look at his stats and how he actually played against some pretty good defenses, he wasn't that bad. It's just one of those things when you turn the ball over, it tends to magnify uh, your performance overall, especially if you have a really untimely turnover. And I feel like that was kind of his big issue. But Shannon Dawson, I mean, he has a very punchable face. He's a very annoying looking guy. He looks like he would try to sell you like a lemon out of a used car lot, but he can call a hell of a game, and they're humming. Again, I think it really just boils down to is this team capable of doing what they did last year and sticking together and rallying and staying focused? Because I know I'm biased. The past 2 weeks have been embarrassing, been bad. Both of them, we really did, for the most part, outplay our opponent and had untimely penalties, and obviously in the last game, very costly turnovers. And so it's one of those things where our defense has been playing lights out, and our offense has been very close to being a 3-0 team. I think that if the team is still together, I think that we can beat Miami. I think that if the chaos that seems to be brewing and present is as bad as it seems, I think Miami could blow us off the field. So I mean that'll be, and I think that's one reason why it's a pretty easy decision based off of the outcome of the game. Of okay, we beat off a top, not beat off, whoops, we beat our top 5 rival in state. Our season has juice again. We have life again. Or if the team's already kind of failed, Caleb Banks is out for a long time. Dallas Wilson's still going to be out until probably the Texas game. We got guys that are banged up. You got guys like Jake Slaughter who haven't been playing. DJ Ragley hasn't been playing as well as many people were expecting them to. And so at this point, this is what happened to Dan Mullen, right? Was like we got to this point in 2021, and it became very obvious to everybody watching the games that the team just did not give two shits anymore. And once you get to that point, once your players are just openly disregarding the coaches and disrespecting the coaches and just not even caring, it's a lost cause. So, like I said, it's a win-win for me. Either we come out and play the way that we should play and work the way we should work, and that's awesome. That's great. And if we come out and look like shit, then I get to be put out of my misery, and I get a breath of fresh air and a breath of life breathed back into my husk of a football fan body that change is coming. And
Here you go. Like I said, Jimbo's
yeah,
available.
yeah. Hope is the ultimate achievement, whatever the saying is.
The last 2 games are well, LSU will beat the living crap out of SLU.
I
We're
can't
gonna
believe
hope. We're gonna hope that Texas figures it out against 0-3 Sam Houston. We're just
Yeah.
gonna hope for their sake. For
I don't
my
know. I'm
sake,
enjoying
I
it.
hope they don't.
I'm enjoying the seeing somebody else struggle as well. At this point, hate is all I have to live for. So it just is. I'm going to enjoy Arch Manning struggling. I'm going to enjoy everybody else sucking as much as DJ Rideway because I'm a jaded football fan. Unless we win this week, and then we're back, baby.
All bets are off.
All bets are off. 10-2 till you're in.
Okay, that's fair. All I have to say is Marcel Reed for Heisman, and if not, Mario Craver for Heisman.
Taylor Green for Heisman.
I would give it to Taylor Green right now.
Yeah.
Also, your boy Marcel Reed, you guys got lucky as fuck on that last play. Let's be real. Your left guard absolutely tackled that linebacker as Marcel Reed scrambled to his left and got it off that tight end. You guys got lucky as shit. Again, I said this last week on the offensive pass interference penalty that just made no sense against USF. I dare anybody to go back and look at the holding call that got called back on our 87-yard touchdown pass to completely flip the momentum of the game. Watch that holding call compared to what Texas A&M's left guard did to the blitzing linebacker against Notre Dame, and tell me in what world these referees are watching the same game. Anybody listening, you got whatever, pull it up. It makes no sense. You guys got lucky as shit.
Terry Bussey's touchdown.
Hey, this is a great word.
Should have counted, and we wouldn't have had this problem. So here we are.
We intercepted a ball in the third quarter, but it was called no miss touchdown.
That's rough.
We can't.
What are they doing? Like, what are these refs doing?
Not good things.
Not good things. It's bye week. A&M football can't hurt me this week. Can't do it.
That's nice.
Must be nice, yeah.
And then I will be at the State Fair of Texas the next weekend. Nice. So even if somehow in some alternate universe we lose to Auburn, I don't care because I'm having fried butter.
Like a true Texan.
As you should.
It's so good, though. It's so good, though. It's my favorite. I literally have a t-shirt just for next Saturday that says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my corny dog." I'm ready. I'm ready. My body is ready.
I'll have to bring my daughter over there one time, Shelbie, because she is upset. She's currently on a limited edition kit, which I don't know if y'all remember the like surprise balls that kids would have. You know?
Mm-hmm.
She loved those. I feel like now everything is limited edition, and so like kids like my kid are just like, I have to get this because it's not going to be around forever.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the Texas State Fair is like the primo situation to get all of that random bullshit that like you can't get anywhere else any other time of the year. I mean, other people may try and imitate the Texas State Fair, but that's where it all originates. Yeah. We'll have to plan that out maybe when our next coach inevitably has to make like 4 trips to Kyle Field for some reason.
It's true. If I wasn't moving that weekend, I'm telling you, we would be in College Station, but I have to move.
I am so glad that I did not spend hundreds of dollars for that. Just to watch my fucking 1-5 team limp into College Station and me just be a drunken, belligerent idiot the whole time because I'm miserable.
Yeah.
All I want is DJ Lagway to throw an interception to Scooby Williams.
I mean, at this point, DJ Lagway might throw an interception. Like, I don't know what
you might catch it, Shelby.
Yeah.
All you have to say is run the interception play, and it tends to work. So
yeah, we were in Louisiana, Death Valley. There was definitely some voodoo going on. Every time DJ would step back, somebody was just stabbing like a voodoo doll somewhere in the bayou.
Oh no!
Speaking of bayou, if anybody wants to sponsor us, Avita, hit me up. You have really good beer.
Proud of you. Is that what you got on your toilet paper run?
That, some wine, and some gold. You know, I had to treat myself. I deserve it. It's
Wednesday. That's true.
You know, I deserve it.
Is it treating yourself or drowning your sorrows? I need to know.
I don't really drink that much, honestly. Like, I've been nursing this beer the whole time that I've been on with you guys. So I felt like this was appropriate considering that it's Louisiana brand and it's an indie beer. I actually almost bought it on Saturday. I didn't want to use myself because I really like the beer. And so I abstained in thinking I know I can't drink something called Andy Gator the day that the fucking Cajuns from Louisiana are grilling full on alligators at the tailgate. Yeah, it
Right.
worked out really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. I've been carrying this around. And on Monday, one of my girls looks at me and she said, "Did you bring that cup because A&M actually won?" Yes. Yes, I did.
Victory Cup.
Victory cups. Don't judge me, child. Of course, one of my boys, his dad went to Tech, and I may or may not have already brainwashed him to go to A&M. So it's fine.
Nobody actually did.
I mean, like literally, we were talking. It was college week, so we were watching a video about the A&M band, and he's like, "Oh my god!" the whole time, the whole time. And at the end, he goes, "Miss Warren, I'm gonna go to A&M." And I was like, "Your dad's gonna kill me. Your dad's not gonna like me anymore."
Love it.
Oops, my bad. But I'm gonna go eat more pizza, y'all. So y'all enjoy your football weekend, and I'm gonna enjoy bye week when I get
Enjoy
to watch football without it mattering to me.
Correct.
Enjoy it. It doesn't last forever.
It doesn't, because next week we're
Next
going.
week it'll be right back. All right. Have a good week, y'all.
Y'all.